Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. I'm going to show you this Greenskin versus Empire battle. I'll be commanding the Greenskins. My opponent's name is TheLaw, commanding the Empire. And he is going to basically hill camp with no cav but lots of artillery. Now, I started this battle off by deploying 5 of my cav units over here. These are the Goblin Wolf Rider Archers. Let me slow this bad boy down here. So I got these guys coming in. Remember, you can deploy these guys outside of your home deployment. Get them very close to your opponent's army. So here's my opponent's army. It's way up there. Let me go look at my troops before we get into the action, though. So I've got, what, 3 of these orc big ones. 2 of these savage orc boy big ones. One here, one there. A unit of trolls. Here's my commander right there. And I've got this 1 unit of Doomdiver catapults and 3 units of these black orcs. And then you saw my 5 units of Goblin Wolf Rider archers. So I'm gonna start peppering this guy with my missiles. And you can see the Blood and Gore DLC taking effect here. And I will speed this up once I look at the opponent's army composition here. So he has a bunch of great swords. 1, 2, 3, maybe not that many. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 4 units of great swords, 2 units of mortars. Then he has 6 units of handgunners. Then it looks like he has Karl Franz without a mount. Then he's got finally 5 units of spearmen with shields. So that's my opponent's army, and he is going to hill camp here. Hill camp slash perimeter defense. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and speed this up and watch the mayhem, watch this blood happen here. You can see some close-ups of this blood. Oh my gosh, they are covered in it. It's disgusting, guys. Should we slow it down a little bit? I want to see some of this slow motion. Oh my gosh! Pools of blood! Boo. So some people are saying that, you know, it's a little over the top for the blood, but you know, this is a fantasy game. I don't mind if it's a fantasy game. I think it makes it more fantastical. Look at that blood, it's awesome. Alright, so that's what's that. And this is what's causing all that blood right now. These Goblin Wolf Riders. So I'm gonna scoot away because I see his handgunners moving, and I want to shoot these guys up as they're in this big concentration right here. Look how blobbed up they are right there. I feel like my missiles won't be missing that much. All right, so now my opponent's going to strike now with his mortar fire. At first, he had him pointing down at the bottom of the hill, where he suspected my guys will be, but I have these guerrilla type cav units where I can deploy outside of my deployment zone. So he did not count on my cav forces being behind his troops, basically. So now he shifted his mortars over, and now he's targeting my Goblin Wolf Riders. So while I'm messing around up here, I'm also moving my other troops, taking advantage of the fact that his mortars are facing the wrong way, and same with his handgunners. So these are my elite black orcs. They're very expensive, but if they get into melee, they're pretty damn good. Alright. Let's go watch this mortar blast. Maybe it'll splatter some of my blood. Here it comes. You see it right here where my cursor is? Where it lands, nobody knows, but it looks like it's gonna miss my troops. No, actually, I might hit with these guys. Let's see. Here it comes, here it comes. Will it splat? Any burn damage here? How about this one? Let's see this one. That one's gonna miss. Maybe this one? Ooh, oh, there you go. There's some blood. I mean, that's my blood. Why am I cheering for that? So basically, yeah, I just started this battle off with a skirmishing here for my Goblin Wolf Riders. Here's what the tactical overhead looks like. This is what's going on. That's his perimeter defense. So yeah, while he's busy focusing on my Goblin Wolf Riders, I got my army coming. Now my general is gonna get there pretty late, and same with my well, my trolls are a bit faster. My general's only walking. I didn't notice him just walking until later on. But even running, he's gonna be kind of slow. I'm also moving up my Doomdiver catapults in range, so I can start firing at his guys. Insert action this. See, a lot of these Empire troops don't have much in the way of armor, so that's why I elected to bring some of these Goblin Wolf Riders. Maybe to shoot in the pieces. Dun 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 dun. So this side of his spearmen are getting nailed. There's no shield there. So yeah, they're just getting shot down by my Goblin Wolf Riders. Blood's being spilled. It's like tremendously. So his army was a bit bigger than mine though. Alright, mortars are firing. This time at my troops coming up the hill here. Let's go see if it hits. Oh man, that was intense. So yeah, I'm bringing my my Savage Orc Boar big ones to this side. I want to get a charge in on these handgunners, but he's gonna see what I'm doing and he'll move his great swords down to try to intercept it. He's also bringing back some of his spearmen too. But right now I'm working on the spear unit here. Spearmen with shields, where there are no shields. Let's see some of this lovely damage here. Let's go, Empire troops. Receive your arrows. Dedicated to Sigmar, if you wish. Nice. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so as you can see, my Doomdiver catapults are now in range. And it's chopping his guys to bits here. Oh, he's trying to shoot my cameraman. That's uncalled for. See, I wasn't happy that my Black Orcs were taking so much damage, but that's fine. So yeah, now I've got my Orc Boar big ones charging these greatswords from two different angles here, because they're already slightly damaged by my Goblin Wolf Rider archers. So I want to get a nice little charge on them while they're in transit. And I did. I got some pretty good damage, but now I'm going to pull back when I see these spearmen coming up. So this unit right here is wavering from all that missile damage. He brought in some great swords. I'm going to just run away just a little bit. And then I'm going to bring these Orc Boar big ones down. Get a nice charge on them. Man, they went flying upon impact. Some of his great swords. But finally I'm getting these guys up here, my Black Orcs. And on the other side, I've got my Orc big ones. These guys are cool. So yeah, look at these units getting... This unit is like covered in its own blood, look at that. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I really, just want to show off this Blood and Gore DLC. I was kind of late showing it, because I already uploaded my videos for the next few days, up until Sunday, and so that's why my first Blood and Gore video comes on Sunday. Well, technically I showed some Blood and Gore the other day, with an intro scene, but for the actual battle itself I didn't show it, the Blood and Gore. Alright, so it says some of my guys have lost their ammunition. That's to be expected from all that missile skirmishing I did at the beginning. Anyway, here's this greatsword unit that I've been harassing. They're about to bite it. And now they're gone. So my Savage Orc big ones are going to chase him a little bit. So here come my trolls. Moving slowly down this way. And here comes my commander. Moving extremely slowly. Try to get you.
Come lads! Slay 'em! Make me proud of the province!
Let me slow this down a little bit. I want to see if I can catch some of this damage here. For my Doomdaver catapults.
Thrash them!
Well, waiting for that Doomdiver. Ah, screw it. We're gonna watch this. I'm about to charge this guy. So I see this really weakened unit of greatswords. I'm gonna come down with my my orc big ones. These spearmen aren't gonna stand too much of a chance charging my guys.
They will die!
I basically turned the hill against him here. Oh, there's that Doomdiver shot. That was beautiful. It ripped right through the ranks of his gunpowder units, it looked like.
Come men! To arms!
So yeah, these orcs are pretty tough, I gotta say. Like, especially melee. Alright, so here is his commander, Karl Franz. Let's go insert action on Karl Franz here. Look how bloody Karl is, carrying his hammer. Oh, I just cav charged him. That's why those guys flew. Alright, so, anyways, I do have my trolls coming into play too. Look how clustered these guys are. And look how much damage my trolls are doing right now. They just rip right through these guys. Might slow motion that so you can see this. Oh my gosh, look at that guy in the middle. There's like, that guy's puking on those dudes, and their blood's like coming out like confetti. So yeah, I'm definitely ruling on this side. He brought some of his guys down here, but they're getting hammered too from my Doomdiver catapults. And some of my Wolf Riders still have still have missiles. So anyhow, here's my commander. I see his commander, and you know what I want to do? I want to get my commander in there to duel with his. Alexander the Great style. Alright, so they are fighting here. Karl Franz and my commander. It's hard to see all the action. I see Karl though. Well, there's Karl. Speed it up, maybe that'll help. Jeez! A lot of blood is splattered. Anyhow, Karl Franz is on the run, and now you can see my guy a bit better, but at that point he quit. But yeah, he was definitely losing that battle. But yeah, I just wanted to show that Blood and Gore DLC. I was kind of busy today, so I did not have time to do multiple battles, just this one battle. So my ladder rank is gonna slip just because I didn't play ladder today. So let's go look at the damage here. How did my cav do? My horse archers, not my horse archers, my Goblin Wolf Rider archers. They did pretty good. If you total their sum, they did some pretty good damage to the Empire troops. Look at my Doomdaver catapults, killing 174 units. I think a lot of that is because I was focusing on his clustered units. You know, units that really bunched up together, but that gave my guys more damage upon impact. Alright, so on his side, his mortars didn't do as much damage as my guys did. No, yeah, he didn't, sorry. He didn't do as much damage as my artillery did. His handgunners didn't do too much damage. These greatswords did though, if you total their sum. Pretty good. Anyways, good game to my opponent. Hope you enjoyed this battle with the new Blood and Gore DLC. I'll see you guys later.